You know, I was trying to find this panel. I didn't find it. I think I could probably find it. I think I know where it is in Naruto. It's in the Chunin exams. It's in the Forest of Death. And I really firmly recall a panel where, like, one of the grass guys or waterfall guys or whatever, like some fodder team is fighting the main guys, fighting Sasuke and Sakura and stuff. They might have kidnapped Naruto or something. And Sasuke, okay, he's the ring guys or the grass guys, whatever fodder team Sasuke's fighting, they're using clones, and Sasuke's Sharingan sees the clone, and the panel is drawn where it's Sasuke's point of view, and he sees the clone as if it's a little blue ball of flame, and it's said that like his Sharingan is like detecting. He's seeing the chakra basically. He's seeing the clone is fake. It's not a shadow clone, right? It's just made out of chakra. It has no physical form. It can't hurt him. So he's detecting the fake clone, basically. The immaterial fake clone with his Sharingan, and he's detecting it as a little ball of chakra, which maybe that's what it really looks like when you can see chakra. I don't know. And I mean, I took from this that the implication was that that Sharingan could see a clone because it can see chakra. So if you're a clone, shadow or water or otherwise, you're made of chakra, and the Sharingan can see chakra. Neiji's Byakugan in the Chunin exams fight with Naruto is shown to not be able to see which shadow clone is the real Naruto, because shadow clones all have a chakra circulatory system in them, a complete circulatory system, and for this reason Neji says his Byakugan can't see who the real Naruto is out of the shadow clones, because they all have chakra circulatory systems, and that's what his Byakugan sees, this system of circulating chakra. Maybe the Byakugan could tell a regular clone because it doesn't have a chakra circulatory system. However, because it can see chakra, a Sharingan should be able to tell clones from non-clones. But Sasuke falls for shadow clones all the time. So I think this is an inconsistency. I think this is maybe wrong. If I find that panel, I will bring it up. Jugo strong. He turns into a motorcycle man. He fights the Raikage. He gets big cannons on his back, and they go boom, boom, boom. Pretty strong guy, actually, for just being a curse mark level 2 guy. I guess maybe he's the best curse mark guy. Anyway, I do like that he turns into a motorcycle, basically. Shino's the coolest guy. Daigo Knight loves Shino and Sasuke. Those are probably his two favorite characters. In the rewrite, Shino gets a lot of different bugs to use, which is gross, but also cool. He gets tunneling bugs, and big biting bugs, and little tiny bugs, and special protective golden bugs. It's pretty cool. Shino's pretty great. I fully endorse the idea that Shino is better than the other Konoha 12 for the most part, and that he's really smart and cool, and he's impossible to beat. You can't beat him. You can't beat him. Yeah, he's definitely one of the new OP Daigo Knight rewrite generation of youngins, which is great. I endorse. Cool guy. I guess you only see him win in Naruto. I don't know if he does anything in the war arc, but he beats Saku in the Chunin exams tournament, and then he beats Kankuro. I guess he does pass out, but he does defeat Kankuro. He passes out from poison afterwards. And both those fights are cool as hell. Remember when Shino blew that kid's arm off? That was crazy. He stuffed bugs into that sound kid, Zaku's arm, and his fucking arm exploded. And if you saw it in the manga, you actually saw his arm explode off of his body. In the anime, it just kind of goes like poof, and there's some like air escaping from between from his elbow joint, but his arm doesn't physically come off. In the manga, it fucking blows itself off. It was the coolest, nastiest thing. Oh yeah. Okay, this is really good. This is a crucial character for my deck of weird side characters. I do not have this guy. This is a huge pull for me. This is an old sand man. He's friends with Chio, certainly. We don't know what he can do, and I don't know what his name is. But he's got a very tall head. He's got a very oval-shaped head. Is he Chio's husband? Is Chio's husband dead? I don't know. He's an old sand man. I think he's maybe Chio's husband. I don't know. I don't remember. Is Chio Sasori's... No, she's not. Is she his grandma? Sasori killed his parents, didn't he? Or did his parents die? I don't remember. Sasori makes puppets out of his parents, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he has a mom and dad puppet combo. But Chio uses them against him, maybe? Did Chio make puppets out of his parents when they died of natural causes? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember this guy. Chio has some pretty cool moves. Maybe this guy's good. I don't know. I'm really glad he's in the deck. I'll have to look up what his name is. We got a 10-10 SSR. That's pretty cool. 10-10 is massively disrespected in the Daigo Knight rewrites, which is fine because he says he's rewriting it to his personal taste, so he's not claiming to make it better. He's just claiming to make it better for him, so I respect that. But 10-10 is always getting one shot. She's being sort of like one-hit KO'd by everything. You know, she like charges up a really big move and it looks like she's going to do something amazing, and then Sasuke like one hit beats her and she's out of the fight, you know. A little bit sad. I get it, you know. It's a rewrite for him. I can respect that. I'm not gonna freak out. I do like I like the idea that 10-10 is on a team with Rock Lee and Neji Hyuga because she's good, you know. I like to think that in that Chunin exam arc, especially where the three of them split up and they're like, we'll just go get everyone's scrolls, and Neji, Rock Lee, and 10-10 all split up, it kind of implies that 10-10 is so strong that she could just solo other teams, which maybe was the original intention with Team 10, with Team Guy, that all of them are really strong. We just never see 10-10 do anything. And sort of to build up Tamari, 10-10 loses to her, which, like, let's be fair, that could just be a bad matchup, right? Because a person who throws weapons is poorly matched with someone who does a lot of air waves. You know, that could just be a bad matchup. But we never see 10-10 do anything ever again. And she loses in the tourney, which is sad. I mean, Rock Lee also loses. But, you know, we all love Rock Lee because he's a cool guy and he works real hard. Here's Sakura. We have this SSR. We do not have this in an HR. And it's not a bad card. Charging up that big punch. Getting ready to dunk. Yep. She comes in at the end of the war arc and she says, I won't let you guys leave me behind. I am on your level now. And then I think Naruto and Sasuke like immediately get a power up after that, and they become the Sage of Six Paths, split into two people. Kind of unfair. Sakura has a big moment where she punches a bunch of Ten Tails clones or something. She punches a bunch of white aliens, and they go boom, and the boys are like, wow. And then they immediately get powered up, even beyond what they had a minute ago, which was already very substantial. So I think she needs to be a speedster, you know? I think she needs to be right there with Sasuke in terms of speeding around. You know, maybe a gate or two, throw some gates on her. I never understood why no one else used gates, you know? I think we see Kakashi's like scaling the mountain. He's doing his training, his muscle training, you know, and he's scaling a mountain in Konoha with one arm. One arm's tied behind his back, and he's only scaling the mountain climbing with one arm, which is really insane. And then he gets almost to the top, and then he gets a bit tired, and then he opens the first gate of rest, I think, which like revitalizes you. And then he leaps with one arm. He sort of like pulls himself up so fast that he like throws his own body like over the top of the mountain because he's so He's so strong. So we see Kakashi use a gate, which is pretty, like, that's interesting. Is it just that the gates are so dangerous to use that people don't use them because they create permanent damage to you? Guy uses the gates all the time. Is the implication that, like, you have to be, like, so ridiculously stupidly, like, physically I don't know, just like physically fit to prevent incurring permanent damage from opening the gates? Because that would also explain why they're the signature move of Guy and Rock Lee as well. Because like they put in so much crazy physical training that like they're able to use the gates without, I guess, permanent repercussions, whereas other people maybe couldn't, or like it would be very difficult. Maybe that's why Kakashi, we only see him using one gate. More likely it's because it's a Rock Lee and Guy thing, and they just didn't want to have other characters do it. But I think Sakura should open some gates. I think that would be great. She's kind of a physical fighter. They made her a healer and a puncher. So why not throw in some gates? Why not throw in some speed? All right, we got some cool cards this time. We got a new Sakura that we've seen before, but never in HR. We got a new 1010 SR, and we got an old man. Oh, yeah. I hope you sleep like an old man.